Damn, girl, you 26, you damn near 30, and you still live at home? What's your plans? You don't think you should move out no time soon? What you gonna do?
Happy birthday, granddaughter. Happy birthday, granddaughter. 26 years old today. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Okay, Melanie.
Happy
cut it.
birthday.
Y'all should put it together.
That's what I said.
Happy birthday.
Are you two?
Together, them bitches
Are you
like
three?
70.
Hold on.
Are you 4?
7 years
Are you
old.
5? Are you 6? Are you 7?
Was
Are you 8? Are you 9?
They almost
Are
why
you
you
10?
such a big
Are you
kid?
11? Are you 12? Are you 13? Are you 14? Are you 15?
Now that I finally reached my mid-20s, I'm starting to understand how the millennials felt when they got here. Literally, when you're in your mid-20s, everybody's trying to tell you, girl, you're damn near 30. It's almost done. Time is going. You better enjoy your days now. You're not going to look this good when you get a little bit older. Those 30s is creeping up on you. And I just got to say, baby, I am 26. I am not 30, 26. Say it for the people in the back so they can understand where it's at. I am 26, and when I look back at my younger 20s, I was young, wasn't as disciplined as I was now, and honestly, I think that's why my career haven't gone as far as I would like it to go. But baby, this is 26, and we're gonna get into it. Thinking back to when I was younger, when I was in middle school, high school, y'all, I thought I had my whole life figured out, planned out. You couldn't tell me a damn thing. I was like moved out by 22, married by 26, 2 kids by 28, full blown in my career. We could all laugh at that now because, honey, the reality is I still live at home. I ain't got no kids. I ain't married. Okay, I do have a kid. I have a dog, but that's my baby. If you know, you know. Now, I would be lying if I never got the opportunity to view an apartment to move out. I did. And it happened last year. But truthfully, it wasn't what I wanted. And honestly, a part of me feels like I kind of wasn't ready. I have so much impulsive decisions that I normally do just because I have no other responsibilities besides paying my credit card bills and take care of my dog and myself. And I just wasn't ready for that responsibility. And on top of that, if I move out, I want it to be the space that I know I deserve, the space that I know that I've dreamed of my whole entire life. And honestly, a studio apartment in New York City is a box, and it was not given that. And I'm claustrophobic, girl. It was never going to work out. The reason why I feel so comfortable telling my truth and living in my truth is because I came to the reality that I'm not living for nobody else besides me. At the end of the day, everything that I do is only going to affect me. And if I keep letting society bother me and let me know that I'm not here and I'm not there and that person got this and that person got that, I will never be able to attain the stuff that God wants me to attain in life. And truthfully, if I just keep worrying about everybody else's aesthetic, I will always continue to try to keep up with the Joneses. And baby, I've come to the conclusion that, listen, the aesthetic is not the material stuff. The aesthetic is you. You are the aesthetic. When I look at the life that I was dealt a beautiful life. God blessed me with a beautiful family that worked hard and showed me what I needed to do in life to get to where I need to be. I have some beautiful, wonderful friends who love me as much as I love them. And God has protected me throughout my whole life. And I look at my life and I look at others and I know that people are dealt a bad hand in life. So sometimes when you see someone who's moved out by 23, moved out by 18, it doesn't necessarily mean that they wanted to move out that age time. It may mean that they might not have the type of mother that I have. They might not have the type of mother that you have. They might not have any grandparents that will let them lay their head at where they stay. Their grandparents might not be alive. Certain things people do not understand until you're in that predicament. And honestly, everybody's life is different. So yes, my 26 looks like this, but this might not be somebody else's 26. Somebody else 26 might be traveling the world or having 3 kids. And then the moral of the story is some of us had to work a little bit harder than others. Some of us were just blessed to be born into families that you didn't even have to try to do anything. And that's just how life is. And if you sit there and always wondering about somebody else's, or how did they get lucky, how did they get this, how did they get that, you're never going to be able to be successful in your own way, in your own world, because everybody's life is different. Not all of us are going to have the same story. Not all of us are going to have the same future. Some of us are going to have to put in 20 times harder than others. And I come to that reality and I accept it for what it is, because what else can you really do? And honestly, accountability is a big part, girl. The reason why you probably not where you want to be, and I'm speaking to myself too, because baby, I'm not where I want to be, is because you didn't have discipline. You was too busy worried about other things that didn't matter. You didn't do the research. You didn't exercise. You didn't try. And I'm going to say this now because this was me. When I first started doing content, girl, baby, I was like a sophomore in college. I was just like, I'm going to start myself a YouTube channel, because I saw that the girls was making their bread, making their money, getting their coins up. I was like, let us just jump into that. I'm like, I got the personality. I'm out there. But in reality, yeah, girl, you got the personality out there, but my work ethic with my content is not as crisp and as good as it is now. And I just have to admit that to myself. Yes, girl, you was working, but was you really being consistent? Did you really have a decent niche that people would be into? No. Did I have to grow up a little bit more to realize that? Yes. I went to my own horn, but your girl is doing a damn thing. I pride myself on continuing to post every single day, no matter how much views I get. And honestly, it's not even about the views. I want to build a beautiful community that knows that I'm here. And truthfully, everything in life is trial and error. If I did not go through what I went through in trying to grow my platform and do it at such a young age, I would have never been able to see the issues in my content and why it probably wasn't doing as good as I wanted it to do as to where it is now. Now that your girl is now 26, I am going to be taking more accountability for myself, more accountability for my actions. I'm going to accept that things are the way they are because of what I may have done or what I may have not done at the time period. But also, y'all, I am really going to pride myself more on getting closer to God. I have been having my Holy Bible on my phone, and that has given me like different scriptures every morning to read. And it's been very, very therapeutic, very, very helpful. Because there was a time period where your girl was like, yes, God, talking to him every single day, at least 2 or 3 times a day. And then it just went, I just stopped. I just stopped. And I went through something traumatic. And then I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm calling on God. And then I felt bad because I'm calling on you in a moment of darkness when I should have been calling on you every single day. So that's something I'm going to take accountability for too, in lack of my spiritual journey, because I didn't do my job when I was supposed to do it then. So I'm practicing and getting it together now. But enough about me, girl. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about ways that we can improve ourselves at whatever age that you're at. I'm just at 26 improving. Let's talk about getting more discipline. Let's talk about time management. Time management is going to be the savior of your life. And when I say that, I mean, if you practice time management, you're going to get stuff done throughout the day that you're going to be like, oh my gosh, what happened? Girl, if you do it, you're going to be worried about why that man not texting you, why he not calling you, why he not paying you no attention. Time management and disciplining yourself is going to get you through a lot. Now, I would be lying if I said I had no lazy days, baby. I pride myself on laying in my bed a little bit. But then, again, we have to discipline ourselves in time management. How long am I going to lay in this bed for? In reality, I ain't going to lie to y'all, girl. I laid down for a little 20, 30 minutes. But I got up and still got stuff done. I got this video up for y'all. Just start today, though. Start today. But start in increments. Also, a part of learning and growing is just understanding that, girl, ain't nothing gonna change overnight. You don't lose weight overnight. You don't get to your career success overnight. Even though some people do blow up, that just might be their luck. However, sometimes you just gotta grow in steps. And you have to also respect that everybody's not gonna be at the same time and point as you. And that's okay, because your journey is going to be different from everybody. It doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to get there, it's going to look different. But you know what? It just might be that blueprint, baby, to get somebody else to get going. And honestly, we all know everybody not going to be the same time and point as us. I got friends who are mothers. I got friends who are well off in love and relationships. I got people who done got married, honey. I got people traveling the world, living their best life, okay? Everybody's going to be different, and it's okay, baby. Your time is going to come just like my time is going to come. And when our time comes, we're going to be on top of the world having a ball. But until then, we're going to discipline, get ourselves right for ourselves so we can be right for our future selves. And that's what we're going to be focusing on in this age of 26.